feel, was this teacher wrong? Video goes viral of a teacher getting assistance from students after class to take down his braids. Listen in.
The pod a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out. There was quite the discourse in the chat, which had people saying this was inappropriate and other people saying this was completely fine. There was nothing wrong with what I was doing, and people were just making it weird. So of course I had to bring this issue to the big stage. I would like to represent myself in this case, Your Honor, if I may. Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school, and I needed my hair taken out beforehand. I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday we had a camera crew coming in to shoot a promotional video, and I was one of the ones being interviewed. So I had to look presentable, so I didn't take my hair out. I didn't have the time to do it all myself because it would have taken me forever. So naturally I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed. Number two, this was at the end of class. Let's go ahead and stir the pot. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun and play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I would offer them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their
Criteria, take his hair
My
down.
next point I'd like to make is, if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, oh, this is weird, this is inappropriate. Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's...
All right. So if you didn't see it, it's on my page. So tell us how you feel. Was it inappropriate for the teacher, and again, he did say because he's a man, for students to take his hair down after class if they fitted the criteria?
To take his hair down.
Where is that posted at? What book is that in? What are documents for that?
Oh, goodness gracious.
They just had to do good in school to get the opportunity
privilege.
to come take Mr. whoever his name is, his hair down.
Because he didn't plan properly to do
To
his
get-
hair.
exactly
To do
what
it
it
right,
is.
because that showed. Let me be honest. That showed that you didn't prepare, as you
Right.
said. You knew you had to do a shoot at school, so maybe you should have had your hair appointment a couple of days ahead of time. The same thing that we tell students to do. Now, on the other side, we see so many videos of teachers and students lately confrontations. But this did show an intimate moment, and if the kids didn't like the teacher, they wouldn't have done it.
For sure.
Not the point.
But I hear you, but that's just my take.
Yeah, it's I know what you're saying with that, Sam. It's showing the opposite of, teacher and student, issues. This is really goes to show good relationships between the teachers and the students.
Kenya says no, so tell us
No.
why no.
Because it's just like with your family, if you have a little female child in the family, you say, don't sit on, I don't feel comfortable with my daughter sitting on cousin Jethro or whoever's lap. That's just not that person particularly would do anything wrong. It's the training. It's what you put subliminally in a child's head that it's okay. So it's okay to set up certain boundaries. Like even if you're not the boogeyman, you don't want to set up the girls for other
my
situations.
8th grade teacher had me go get her a pack of squares and a Pepsi.
That's inappropriate. Still inappropriate. Still inappropriate.
I don't think the hair is that serious though.
I don't get that, but I
don't
do
think it's that
yeah.
serious. Go ahead. I'm sorry,
Yeah, no, I think it comes down to, like I said, the relationships that are understood between the teachers and the students. I do believe there are even programs in many high schools where you can have
Cosmetology class.
cosmetology license. So
They wasn't in
I'm just getting-
cosmetology.
In my high
But
school,
but I
they
know what
had
you're saying, but I guess-
cosmetology. They had
No,
the
for
barber
sure, and they
and
still-
the ladies,
and-
the girls was doing the girls' hair.
And they still do it. I think the point I'm trying to make here is that I think depending on circumstances, it's something that might have been done and it wouldn't have been looked at as something strange. I think what happens is we put it on social media and you give it public. You know, it's up to public opinion. And if there's something
And-
understood between that teacher and the students, it really maybe is not for all of us to try to understand because we don't get things in context
And-
when we aren't there for the whole thing.
And what do you expect? Because I like to lay it out fair. As a teacher, you know damn well you was going to get a reaction.
For sure.
You
Come on.
knew the reason you went live with
There you
them
go.
doing
There you
it
go.
because you wanted a reaction.
He's full of
There you go.
himself. To
So,
me.
so he
There
got
you
fired.
go.
Did he get fired? Or
I don't
or he
know.
could
hope
be?
he
Gotten
can get
fired.
fired.
Okay.
And let me just say, if you've ever had a really good relationship with a male teacher, like these are things that, like, I'm not saying the hair part, but I understand how the girls could have felt comfortable doing that and not felt like there was any boundaries being crossed.
All right.
Yeah.
It's y'all turn. Tell us how you feel. Leave your comments here, and you can call 578-0931.
Sam Silk.